Hi, my beautiful babies. Hi. Happy beautiful day to ya. And I hope all your dreams are coming true. Welcome to Beautiful Love Tarot. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. I come out with a video once a week. And I really appreciate all the beautiful, kind comments and just all the beautiful, nice words. You guys, I really love and appreciate it. So thank you so much. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to check out my website, cherishlbear.com. I do come out with a written blog once a week, and I do have every single kind of blog under God's green sun. Green sun. Under God's yellow, beautiful, powerful sun here in this galaxy. So yeah, so thank you so much for just being with me, bearing with me, and crying with me, and laughing with me. I love you guys, and I appreciate it. So let's get into it. My beautiful loves who chose this Nicki Minaj stone, Rainbow Aura Quartz, okay? Oh. All right, so this is how your person's feeling about you. When I get that feeling, I get sexual healing. Okay, so, how are we gonna do this? Okay, let's get into how he feels about you. I can't make a thought cock a hobby. Okay, so a hobby. Okay. Pretty much that's another way you can put it. Okay, so this is really telling me that homeboy's a thoughtaholic. He's a thought pocket. He's a pop it and lock it, chuck it and, you know, fucking chuck. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. So he's really in his energy where he's like trying to act like Rico Suave, playing chicks left and right. He's trying to act like he doesn't, when he thinks about you, he's trying to act like he doesn't feel anything, and he's trying to act like he's too deadly, he's too awesome, like you're too cool for school kind of deal, you know? Do you miss me, or do you just need half on the bills? Do you miss me, or do you just need half on the bills? You know, did you guys ever do that when you were just really hungry and you wanted like that 12-piece bucket from Church's Chicken? So you called your ex and you were like, I really miss you. Can you send me a bucket this way and come and visit? And then when he like, oh, I'm on my way and I ordered the chicken. Oh, never mind, I don't feel good, but the chicken's already on its way and it's paid for. Did you guys ever do that? Okay, what do we have here? What the I trust you, mind, body, and soul. I love you truly, madly, deeply. So he's really okay. When I pick up this guy's energy, you guys, it's like really like I can't leave you alone. Like that song by Fabulous, I think it is. I really want to be with you. I want to be here with you. I can't leave you alone. And I know we're living wrong, but I can't let you go. So yeah, that's the kind of song I'm picking up, but it's not even in a hurting unit way, because I feel like this is a very young, fresh energy. I feel like you guys haven't even got the opportunity to really like pop off. I feel like this is a very young, brand spanking new relationship where you guys are just trying to figure each other out kind of deal, you know? You guys are in that phase. Brand new energy. All right, let's get into your oracles, my beautiful baby. How are we gonna do this though? So I'll put your tarot right here, and this is an advice card from your ancestors and creator God that I put a lot of love and prayer into, so I'm gonna put it to the side for later. Just remind me. Okay, let's get into how your person's feeling. Oh, look at all the cards you guys got by accident. The mostest cards ever. Yeah, you guys got a lot of cards out of all the people dating. See, this is a brand new, fresh out the kitchen relationship, you guys. Just gonna move these on the side. Ooh, the void. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is one of the most beautiful, beautiful cards I've ever seen in my life. To be honest, I've never seen it in my life. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. Wow, you guys. This is such a Piscean energy, because you know how Piscean 12th house folks see the big ass plan from the big ass picture kind of deal. Like they see the whole entire, the best way, the best logistical way from a huge wide picture perspective. That's one of the Piscean, so you might have a lot of Pisces, Neptunian stuff in your chart, because that's what they're really gifted at. One of their huge gifts is seeing it from the broad, big ass picture, you guys. Wow, that is such a gorgeous card. I have never seen this card in my life, you guys. And there's actually a little earth right there. So beautiful. Welcome to the earth there and rock from the sun. Okay, so then we have messenger, Sirius energy. Sirius energy bringing harmony and balance. Okay. All right, so some more. We got some more here. Wow. What in the actual fluck? Like, why did you guys get so much cards today? Why did I F up? Like, this was not planned. I didn't expect to get this much cards for you guys. Medicine woman, you are a channel for divine healing power. Every single ancient ceremony in this whole entire civilization and planet Earth, you guys, for the last 13,000 years since Atlantean and Lemuria times, and South American and North American tribal times, like, and in Ghana and a lot of the ceremonies in Africa have always been in water. They've always been in water. Egypt, they've always been in water, always, always. And that's what I love about this picture, is she's honoring the water element, because usually when we would pray to Creator, we would be half in water up to our waist in our ceremonies. You are a channel for divine healing power. How do I know this? Because I've been there in the past. I've been there, and I've seen it in this life also, this cherished bear life that I'm living right now. Very powerful you are. Very, very powerful. Medicine woman. Wow. Getting to know each other. Chemistry. Yeah, see what I mean? It's a brand new relationship. Brand new relationship, you guys. You guys are really just in the feels of, like, you know, is he annoying? Is she annoying? You guys are kind of like in that phase right now where you're like, does she like pickles and onions and mustard? You know what I mean? Just those common sense things. Does he fucking snore? Does he need an air ventilator? Here we go. Sudden wealth and courtship. Yeah, you guys got dating, courtship. This is a brand new relationship, you guys. And you guys are definitely getting to know each other, kind of getting to know what's up. So I feel like you don't want to bombard him 120% with all these questions. Like, you know, did you ever like fall in your face as a kid and break your nose? Or how come you don't like your sister? Or why does your brother act like such a dick? Or how come her cousin got her kids apprehended? You know what I mean? Like those really nosy ass questions that come gradually in the relationship. You don't want to like be too big of a desperado and like really like bombard them with all these questions. So you guys are in that phase where it's a brand new relationship, you know what I mean? And you guys are just really getting to know each other. But for the most part, what I'm getting from this energy is he is like on board. He's all for it. He likes you. He's definitely in the relationship getting a higher perspective. And he's really getting to know you. He's really loving getting to know you, who you are as a person, what makes you tick, your gifts, your talents. He's studying you. He's studying your social media. And he's reading every single status under your pictures, you guys, because he really wants to get to know you. And he knows that there's a chemistry because there's a lot of things that he agrees with and that you agree with. There might be an age difference. There might be an age difference, or there might be, pardon me, wrong card. There might be an age difference, but that doesn't even matter, because for the most part, this connection is strong enough to just make it through anything of that nature. Okay, so let's get further into how it feels feeling. Do 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 do. Oh, do you need more? I'll just flip them first and then I'll get into it. Ooh, ain't it something else you're searching for? I'm falling in all the good times. So, yeah, so right now, it's like when this card comes up, it's really like her face is just really thinking, wondering, you know what I mean? Trying to like have a peace offering of, am I feeling this? Am I not feeling this? So I really feel like you're definitely the one who wears the pants in the relationship. You're the dominant energy. You are very, very highly evolved compared to him. And that's just facts of the matter. You're a great communicator. You're a natural born leader. You know what the fuck you want, so you go for it. And so you're really just like, it's you. You have the option if you want to carry on this relationship. Like, you have all the power in this relationship to decide if you want to continue with this. And I feel like he knows that. So the ball's in your court. The chips are in your hand. You're carrying the poker hand, okay? Because the decision's up to you if you want to carry on with this relationship or not. This guy's all for you. Like, look at, see the males all thirst, like trapping this chick, like really like, feel my heart, feel my heart. You know what I mean? Like, this guy, you have this guy at the palm of your hand. You have this guy at the palm of your hands. He's all for you. He's all about you. So you don't have to worry about that, because he really sees your power and recognizes it, and he's just trying to sweep you off your feet. So he's really not as evolved as you at all, but he's really trying to give a damn good E for effort, okay? And he knows he's trying to give an E for effort. He's like, I don't know how I'm gonna wine, dine 69 and sweep her off her feet when she has everything. Like, what do you give someone who has everything? So that's how he feels about you. So yeah, in the current energy, you really took a step back to think, do I want to pursue this guy or do I not want to pursue him? Is there a lot of weaknesses he has that outweighs the strengths? Because that's a lot of my energy and time to teach him. So I feel like you really kind of are thinking whether you want to keep pursuing it to teach him or not. So him too, he's right now in the current energy, he's like, oh no, she backed away, she pulled back her energy. He can feel like you pulling back your energy. So with that, he's feeling guarded right now. He's feeling very guarded, and he knows the ball's in your court. So whatever you want to do, if you want to text him, reach out, discuss feelings, link up, FaceTime, whatever, he knows the ball's in your court. So he's kind of like really like sus about it right now. So he pulled back his energy in the current energy right now, because he knows that you're deciding, making a deciding factor. Like, he knows you're the bachelorette and you can decide if you want to pursue it or not. But at the end of the day, he just thinks that, wow, she's fucking phenomenal, and she's honestly like a trophy. If I ever in my life want a trophy, it would be her. And yes, I would show her off on my social medias, my Instagram, my Facebooks. I would brag her up to my family, and I would really be at that ball tournament and that barbecue with my family, and I would make them low-key take pictures with us, because then I can look back and I can brag and be like, man, remember when I dated that really hot chick and she was so smart in all areas and she was just so fine? Do you still have those pictures? You know what I mean? Like, he wants to like get back and reminisce on that kind of stuff. So that's so cool. He doesn't, like, he just wants you to spit out. We have Herman here. He wants you to spit out whether you want to pursue this with him or not, because he's kind of like thinking a lot, and he's scared. He's very scared and anxious about wondering, what do you want with him? Because he doesn't know if he should pull his love back. Right now he's guarded. He doesn't know if he should pull his love back or if he should keep loving you, because like the ball's in your court and you're deciding whether you should cut him off and keep dating or if you should stay with him, okay? So let's get some more feelings. I'm going to pull from the feelings box of how he's feeling about you. Because this guy, you guys, you have all the power in this relationship. You're definitely in your power. You definitely have a lot of options. You definitely have your sheesh together. So he knows this. Stop playing. Come sit on my face. I love you. So that's what I mean. That's the exact energy I'm picking up, you guys. Stop playing and come sit on my face. So he just wants you to, you know, quit thinking about it and weighing out your options, and he wants you to come to me, baby. I'm having kids with you, like it or not. So yeah, straight up, this guy would definitely break the condom, and he would definitely yeah, he'd definitely be sneaky about this kind of stuff, because he knows you're a keeper. And like I said, he would brag about you 10 years down the road. Remember that really beautiful, successful, hot chick that I begged? Oh my God, she was the best. She was like the perfect of the perfect, the creme de la creme. And like, she's the hottest I ever had. So if there's one chick he can brag about when he's 80 years old, it would be you, always. Bar none, bar none. You've been acting different since I fucked up. I'm an effing idiot. So perhaps you rolled back That's why you're really deciding with the weaknesses and the strengths that he holds, because you are weighing your options out to know if this relationship is worth taking the time and effort for, because he was acting silly in the past. So he's definitely like really knowing I'm an effing idiot, I'm so stupid, you know what I mean? Heartbreak hotel. So he's heartbroken because he thinks he messed up his chances with the Queen Goddess Empress like you. I can't believe how in love with you I am. So yeah, you pulled back your energy definitely from what I'm seeing, because you do wear the pants in this relationship. You are the boss. And he's really like, I don't know. Like, he's really like, I don't know what to do. Like, I honestly, pulling your back that energy, you guys, and showed him way more of your self-worth, made him respect you more, made him really appreciate you even more. So good job on you for knowing your worth and not taking shit from nobody, okay? So good job. So he's really hoping though that you reach out to him and you message him and say, let's try work this out. Let's try start all over. Okay. Perhaps you have really brown hands. I know I do. Okay. So yeah, guys, so that's what's up. It's up to you. Like I said, if you want to forgive him and if you want to move forward and if you want to marry his ass, you do have a lot of options. He's not your only option. So just see what's up. Just roll with it, okay? So let's see what the ancestors have to say about this relationship, though. How would it go if you did take his ass back and train him? How would it go? Creator God and ancestors, how would this relationship go with my baby watching? Yeah. Okay, so this one popped out right on the top. Same with this could be the one. So let's see what's up here. How would this relationship go if she took him back? What's the potential? Creator, thank you, Creator God. What's the potential of this relationship? Yeah, so he would, like, I'm not seeing any marriage. I'm not feeling no strong soulmate connection. This is a connection though. This is a connection for the time being that has longevity and would be fun. So if you want to, you know, go for a round for a couple years, you know what I mean? Go ahead, have at her. But I'm not feeling like this is a soulmate connection. Never mind a twin flame, because it's not. So it's really, like I said, the ball's in your court, and you've been thinking about whether you want to pursue it and put some elbow grease in it. So like I said, it's up to you. And that's what just the reflection of the decision that I'm seeing and that they're telling me. Same thing, it's up to you. But this guy's going to be really like stuck to your tit a lot of the time, because he's way more immature than you. So it's going to take up a lot of your time and be draining. So it's up to you though. All right. That's what I'm getting. You do have better out there. So, like I said, it's up to you. This is the current energy. All right. So I love you so much, my baby, and I'll see you next time on Beautiful Love Tarot. Oh, shit. You know what? Never mind. I lied. I forgot your advice card. Okay. Watch your thoughts. It is important to only think about what you desire and not what you fear. So make a vision board at work. Print out like your beautiful men looking at you. Make a vision board and collage of like what you want in a relationship, and check yourself whenever you think like, oh my God, I'm gonna die alone, the cat lady at 60 years old. No, you ain't. There's somebody out there for you. So make sure you're watching your thoughts and you're thinking hella positive, okay? Be kind to yourself. So yes. So I love you, my beautiful baby, and I'll see you next time on Beautiful Love Tarot. Hi, my beautiful babies of my beautiful, gorgeous life. Welcome to Beautiful Love Tarot. So this is for my beautiful, gorgeous loves who chose this pile number 2. How's your person feeling about you deep down in their heart space? They don't tell their mama, their best friend, their puppy. Nobody, okay? So this is pile number 2. How's your person feeling about you deep down, okay? Let's get into it. Also, if you guys haven't already, thanks for subscribing, and thank you. I really appreciate it if you shared my videos and got it out there. Really, that would be like the best ever present. And also, make sure to check out my website, cherishlbear.com. I come out with a blog once a week, just advice, super raw, super real. That's just who I am. I don't know. So yeah, I do a blog once a week, cherishlbear.com. Make sure to check out the website. Tells what kind of reader I am, etc. Okay. So it's from my beautiful babies who picked this beautiful, gorgeous rainbow aura quartz watermelon. Okay, so let's get into it, my beautiful love. How's your person feeling about you? Deep down that they don't tell anybody. I want to know. Shamed, torn, uncomfortable. Whew, that's some heavy energy, you guys. I'm actually going to, for the sake of your heart, and for the sake of cleanse, I'm going to light this because I just feel like we need some warmth. I feel like we need some warmth up in here for you, for this connection, and for the betterment, and plus like fire magic, you guys, is so beautiful. All right, so shame, torn, uncomfortable. Thank you, Creator God, for this beautiful reading and all the blessings that surround my baby and this reading and just everybody. So thank you, Creator God. You're so crazy and I love it. That's nice. That's really good to see. Okay. I've been looking for a fairy tale too. Not only you, me too. Oh, you guys, this guy's just, honestly, what I'm getting is this guy's torn. This word pops out to me like slaps me in the face. Your person's going through his own inner turmoil and his own personal hell right now. I don't know if he's communicated this to you. I don't know if you have a hunch of the way he's feeling. I kind of feel like you know the way he's feeling. And I feel like it's outside energies that are also influencing the way he feels, because right now he's going through a really huge hard time that I feel is not only just because of this relationship, whatever is going on between your dynamic, it's actually external influences that he's dealing with right now. Okay, so let's get into your oracles. So we have this beautiful card of spiritual love and happiness, and oh my gosh, her hair is everything, you guys. Look at, we need a weave or a wig. Oh my gosh. If I can have one thing to do for the rest of my life where God would be like, baby, what would make you happy? It'd be like, I want to live on the ocean forever and ever. Amen. Swim in the ocean every day. Taste the salt water on my feet and my lips. Like, honestly, living on a boat would be my dream life. So this is a very beautiful, sacred, like sacred, gorgeous picture to me, you guys. So this is a card from the ancestors and Creator God, advice for you that I'm going to put to the end. See how your person's feeling about you. Life purpose. So I'll just flip these all first and then we'll get into it. Oh my Lord! I love when she pops up. Yamanya. I'm sorry if I butchered her name. I forget the way the Brazilian folks say it. Yamanya, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Look at how effing gorgeous and beautiful she is, you guys. She's the most beautiful woman in the world. The deity, she's so gorgeous. The Brazilian folks, when they pray, they go put an offering out into the ocean for her. Speaking of ocean, like, you guys, this is the way this guy sees you. He sees you as just this most beautiful woman in the world, like walking out of the ocean goddess. Like, just super powerful, bomb, beautiful ass bee. That's how he sees you. Yeah, your person's going through the row right now. Yeah, that's so, perhaps it's like some court battles. Like, remember I told you it's external influences that are really bothering him? So, but when he thinks of you, it's just like he's happy. But there's external forces that I told you that are at play that are really bugging him. And perhaps it's like he's going through a legal battle. He's going through a legal battle right now, getting charged, battling charges in the court of law. And that's where all of his money and time and energy has to go in, is grinding so he can make enough money for lawyers, fines, etc. Okay, so it's really, really like messing him up right now, because he wants to spend all this time with you, you beautiful goddess, wants to spend all this beautiful opportunity of love with you, but it's like he has to make big to catch up on those bills, to make sure that his bills and his own shit is cared for right now, because he knows you deserve the world, and he knows he wants to wine dine 69, take you out for those Louis Vuittons, take you, book trips to Mexico, book that flight, because he knows that he wants to be that zaddy to you, okay? And he knows you deserve it. Like, you are like the most beautiful woman that ever gave him a chance. So he knows that you're a queen, goddess, and you deserve to get wine dined right, properly. So he's really trying to work on that right now, but he needs to straighten some financial court things out. Charges, lawyer fees, they're also expensive fines, you guys. So he's actually bossing up for himself to be a better version for you, okay? He thinks about you all the time. He really wants to move forward, and he really wants to like get the hell out of the dismay of financial crisis that he's in, because he's very masculine. You know, masculine men love to really embrace the patriarchal father figure, looking after, the very emperor energy of looking after his love, you know what I mean? So he's really takes that serious, you guys. So he doesn't want to come towards you a bum, okay? So let's get further into your tarot, my beautiful baby. We got some boss ass bitches up in here, you guys. I'll flip these first and then we'll get into it. Wow, you guys. So I feel like this relationship has never got popped off. I feel like this relationship has never had a fighting chance to really begin because of this guy's battles. And like, just look at this woman. You're just a fiery go-getter. You're just a fucking go-getter. You're always on the next project, the next big. You're full of creative ideas. My indigo warrior out here. Like, you're just a very force to be reckoned with, passionate walking goddess. Every man would be blessed if you bore their kids. Every woman wants to be you. Every man wants to sleep with you and knock you up and share your genetics, because you're just a gorgeous, beautiful boss-ass bitch, natural born leader. Perhaps you were a leader, shaman for many, many lifetimes, because you do carry this aura of, I know what I want and I'm going to get it no matter how. I'm getting it. So you have this very beautiful energy. In the current energy, both you guys are withholding your love from one another. In this current energy, both you guys are not marching forward and really offering each other cups of love in the current energy. And no, there's no healing. I don't see no communication, and there's no like, it's stagnant. The energy that you guys have with, you know, a driving force, usually the way passionate relationships are supposed to be, there's no driving force forward. Like, this relationship's hella stagnant, and it's right now, it's at a halt. Your guys' relationship's at a halt right now. You want it to come to fruition though. You want it to heal, and you want it to come to fruition. This guy is seeing it as not healing, not moving forward, but you guys both long for the same thing, but you don't know how the F it's going to happen. Your person really wants to like move forward with you, and he wants to make it work. He wants to give it a really good chance. And he wants, when he thinks about this love in the future with you, he sees you guys as having a brand fresh new start. Once he gets over this financial crisis with this money and this tedious, like this mess that he's in, you know what I mean? Once he gets through with that, all the court proceedings, the cash, money, you know, once he gets done with that, he wants to start over with you and start this beautiful new beginning. All this white is all about brand new beginnings, clean slate, and the void. When I think of white, I think of the void, which is the creator God and us all together, capacity for unlimited possibilities, you guys, the void. So he wants this in the beginning, you guys, this brand new relationship with you and a brand new start with you. So it's kind of pedaled. It's kind of on the brakes right now, you guys. Look at, what did I say? What did I say? Look at this woman. She has a baby. He wants to have a baby with you. He wants to have this new beginning with you. He wants to have clean slate. He wants you to bear the babies. He wants you to be the CEO to his life. He wants to have a baby with you, you guys. He most definitely 100% knows that you are a 10. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful. You're powerful. You're spiritually, mentally, emotionally full. And he knows that you're a catch, and he knows nobody compares to you. So he definitely wants to have this brand new passionate beginning with you, and he wants to take you down every night, and he wants you to sit on his face every day. Like, that's all there is to it. This guy is very, very, you're his end goal and his end game infinity stones. Like, seriously, you guys, let's get more feelings of how he's feeling about you, because right now, like I said, it's on the brakes because he's getting his stuff together. You guys are withdrawing your love, but you guys do care for one another. It's just like there's this little pickle in it, but he does want to move forward in the future, and he wants to tell you, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby, to keep me from getting to you, baby. So he wants you to know that, okay? Eventually, he's gonna come towards you. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low. And he wants you to know he's gonna come at you and he's gonna tell you you're not alone. You ain't the only one who's been feeling left out in the cold. Like, I've been going through the same thing. I miss you. I miss you. And look at this, you guys, correlates with it. I've been looking for a fairy tale too. Not only you, me too. It's just, I'm kind of prolonged with this pickle, and I have to deal with this first. So he's gonna come towards you and he's gonna explain all this, because like, you're a walking goddess. You are just this beautiful, gorgeous go-getter, and he'd be dumb to not come towards you because you fit his life like peanut butter and jelly, okay? I am possessive over you in a non-Ike way. So he is very like keeping tabs on you, making sure that he's really like cloaking you with his energy. He cloaks you. I only want you. Yes, I love you. Wait for me. Wow, you guys. Wow, this is some passionate, gorgeous This is like really like, wait for me, wait for me. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is such a beautiful reading. Third party. So perhaps he thinks you have a third party, or he is getting rid of his third parties, eliminating any kind of people from the past. Okay, let's see what's up with this. I imagine us being together all the time. Oh my gosh, you guys. Honestly, you have all this fire. You have all this fire and energy, and honestly, I can see why he imagines you all the time together. He imagines you guys in Fiji on a beautiful island, you walking out of the ocean, gorgeous as F, looking like Halle Berry off James Bond. Seriously, this guy's full of fire for you. Full of fire. You light a flame in his heart. You're a crazy perv ass bitch. I love it. So he loves that you're so, and it would make sense because you have all this fire in your chart. You're hella crazy. You're the life of the party. The party ain't popping till you show up. And everyone knows you're the life of the party. You're that bitch who cleans house on the dance floor, does a split and twerks. Like, you're the life of any party. Like, they pay you for appearances, because seriously, you add so much energy to any party. And he loves that you're so outrageously funny and externally just crazy. He loves that about you, so don't change. Don't change for nobody. You got that twice, you guys. You got that twice. You're so crazy. I love it. He loves that you're so authentically and integrally you. He loves that about you, so don't change for nobody, because this guy loves your crazy ass, okay? So let's get some advice for you, my baby. Just for like the wait for me thing, let's just see how it's going to go. So I'm gonna actually get one of these cards to just give you advice in the meantime, see what's gonna happen, see how it's gonna go. Just one piece of advice for this relationship, please, Creator, God, and ancestors. Okay, so we had that one that flew out. This one is only time will tell. So it's all about timing in this relationship, you guys. This guy's really like, wait for me, and only time will tell. Because I know how hard it is to attach yourself. Attachment is the root of all pain. But if you can do it, wait it out. And he will get rid of, his deal with his financial crisis he's going through and stick it all out and then come towards you. So it's really up to you, my baby. It's really up to you. One more piece of advice card for you, power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So this is really telling you, you're a queen. You have all these beautiful attributes that any man would be blessed to wake up to your life. Like, you're 1 in 8 billion. You're a hella prize trophy ass wife. So you got options. Pretty much what your ancestors are telling you is, baby, you got options. So just know, if you don't want to wait around for this guy because it's too painful, then don't, because you have so many soulmates out there and so many men who would be willing and voluntarily be willing to drink champagne out your ass, okay? So yeah, the power to walk away. It's up to you. The ball's in your court, baby. Because you guys, you are the most beautiful, gorgeous woman to grace this bitch. So act accordingly and know that the ball is in your court. You're one powerful ass indigo warrior. Never forget that. So advice, one more advice card of this beautiful, gorgeous, enchanted card. So beautiful. For advice for you. A new dawn. The worst is behind you now and positive new experiences are on the horizon. Somebody watching this is hella blonde. Like, I keep seeing a blonde lady. So somebody has whether it's a blonde weave, blonde beautiful hair, somebody here is hella blonde beach babe. Like, you're just seriously gorgeous. I love it. I love it, and I'm here for it, okay? So yeah, so this is a new dawn. The worst is behind you now and positive new experiences are on the horizon. So try not to sweat it and worry about it, and just know that you are powerful beyond belief, and you are gorgeous beyond belief, and you have many options because you are that bitch, okay? So don't forget. So I love you so much, and I'll see you next time, my beautiful baby, on Beautiful Love Tarot. Tell me something, girl. Hi, my beautiful babies of my beautiful life. I miss you guys. I'm sending you so much hugs through the channel. So this is for my beautiful babies who chose this beautiful unicorn horn rainbow aura quartz, okay? This is pile number 3. How's your person feeling about you deep down in their beautiful little heart that they do not tell their mama, their daddy, the birds in the sky, the clouds in their pickup truck, okay? So let's get into it, my beautiful love. How is your boo thing feeling about you deep down in their heart space, okay? Also, make sure, my beautiful babies, if you haven't already, check out my website. I come out with a blog there once a week, cherishlbear.com. So if you don't know what I'm up to, just check out my website, and I do come out with a blog once a week. Also, thanks for subscribing, and thank you for the beautiful comments. I really love you guys, and I really appreciate you guys, okay? So let's get into it, my beautiful babies who chose pile number 3. How's your person feeling about you deep down in their heart space? My beautiful baby watching this. All right, let's get into it. Both healing from things we do not talk about. Both healing from things we do not talk about. So first of all, Creator God, bless this reading full of unconditional love and healing upon my baby watching and her boo thing. Thank you for all the messages that come through, Creator God, full of unconditional love and light. Amen. Thanking God every day He sent you in my life. I love you. Thanking God every day He sent you in my life. I love you. And what I'm also hearing and seeing is He really wants to be the king to your queen. He wants to really step up to the plate and be the king to your empire. You're my baby ma. So yeah, this guy, you guys, wants to have a baby with you. And honestly, you guys, I'm old school. I'm tradition. I'm from tribe. I'm from ancestral tribeness. And yo, once we share that teepee and once you share genetics with a man, you're connected for life. Honestly, having a baby with someone, sharing a life with them forever and ever means more than a contract. Okay? That's just how I see it. So this guy really wants to really downpack you forever and have your beautiful, gorgeous, sparkly Barbie energy in his life forever. He'd be proud to even have a baby with you. What I'm hearing is him like saying, let me just knock you up so I can spend the rest of your life with you, and I'd even pay child support. You know what I mean? But what we want is to come home to our husband every single day and co-parent and have a beautiful partnership for the rest of our lives. Best friends forever, roast partners. You know what I mean? This guy's crazy over you, you guys. Crazy over you. So we have this card sent from the ancestors and creator up above. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Neptunian, beautiful card that I'm going to put to the end of the reading. Just advice for you to help you further along with this connection, okay? So let's get into your oracles. We have so many. Okay, oracles. Ooh, damn. Do you see that? So maybe I'll just flip them first and then we'll get into it. Okay? Tamara, guiding children. Ooh, so that's a really gorgeous card. I'll just flip them first before we get into it. That is so beautiful. Wow, you guys. King, he wants to be the king to you. He wants to be the king. He wants to be the man that you come home to every single day and bitch about Hannah, hurting Hannah at your guys' workplace. He wants to be the man that ships in with you when you guys have to go to Church's Chicken for the kids' baseball team. When you guys have to go pick up some Costco ice cream, he wants to make sure that you guys are shopping for your family together for big barbecue events, MMA nights, NFL nights. He wants to be your partner for the rest of your guys' lives. He wants to have those inside jokes, inside family jokes, and just like go to bed each night and just hug each other and love each other for the rest of your guys' life. That's what he wants. He sees that you have this most beautiful, caring heart. Perhaps you're a social worker, a lawyer, an advocate, just a damn good mother, single parent, a housewife, whatever. He sees that you're really good working with children, and that gets this guy soaked. That's what really makes him want to knock you up and have babies with you, because he's like, she treats these kids with the uppermost compassion and love, and she's an angel on earth. I'd be blessed 100 times over if she bore my children. Because no matter what, maybe, you know, he thinks if I clock out early or if Crater takes me home at a certain time, I know my babies would be well cared for by their gorgeous mom. Wow, you guys, this guy's heavy. This guy's deep, very advanced soul. He's very masculine, mature, and this is the type of man who would never cheat on you. He would never cheat on you. He would never lie to you. Very honorable, very walks with honor, walks with strength, walks with honor. He knows that he's a very healed, strong alpha male masculine who's very secure with his emotions at the same time. Very balanced with his masculine and feminine energy, as we all are or should be. That's the existence our universe is evolving into right now, you guys, with this age of awakening, is we are to have the best of both, the polarity, the yin and the yang. Each individual, advanced individual, has the exact same of feminine and masculine together, 50-50, you guys. You deserve love. He's like, I deserve you. What I'm hearing is DJ Khaled, I'm the boss. Or no, pardon me, Rick Ross, I'm the boss. So you guys, the song that I want you to channeling for this reading is Rick Ross, You're the Boss. Is it Rick Ross, You're the Boss? I'm gonna actually have to check that out, because in it, you guys, that song, You're the Boss, yeah, that's what it's called, Rick Ross, You're the Boss. I want you guys to listen to that, because this man, you guys, sees your power. He sees like your power, and he knows that you have everything. Yeah, this is what it is. So this is the song that I'm getting for you guys to channel. You the Boss by Rick Ross. And in the beginning of this song, you guys, he's like, I deserve you. I deserve you. Like Rick Ross is like telling, I don't know, just listen to the song, but he's saying, I deserve you. I deserve you. He sees you as just everything he's ever prayed for since he was a little boy, praying to God for his dream girl. And then you popped up. He sees you as the world, the stars, the moon, everything. His wife, his baby mother, his partner for life, you guys. Everything. Just gorgeous and beautiful. Unexpected income. Yeah, you're like that Lotto 649 ticket. When he plans out his dreams and when he plans out all of his aspirations, and when he plans out the seasons of his life, you guys, he plans you with them. You fit perfectly into his big picture life. You guys will have like your winter home in Florida and your summer home in Vancouver, and you guys will just live that beautiful picture perfect life. I'm getting this soft love when love comes softly, you guys. This guy definitely sees you in his life forever until the good Lord takes you home back to your permanent home, which is Kesecoke, heaven, paradise. He sees you as walking through this world with you forever and holding hands through the seasons of my life. What song keeps popping up in my head also? Seasons of my... Yeah. I'm getting Fleetwood Mac songs, you guys. Those wedding songs. This guy loves you. This guy has deep love for you, you guys. He sees you as his wife. He's a very strong, beautiful man. He sees you as adding to his already successful life. Very independent, healed, strong, boss-ass guy. This guy is very beautiful, man. I like this guy. So I'm going to flip your tarot, get further into it. You don't want, like, you've been thinking about this relationship a lot, you guys. You've been thinking about it a lot, but not too much, and you want it to get going. You're ready. You've been thinking about it a lot, and you have also decided that this guy is great, and you want to see where it goes from here. You really want to take in this relationship, and you're wondering, how do I go about it, though? Like, how do I go about it? How do I go about this relationship? I have a feeling like sometimes you feel like it's so great, you're grasping onto it. Like, you're like, I don't want to let it go, but sometimes I feel like you want to let this relationship go. Like, sometimes I feel like you want this relationship to go, but you don't want it to end. You don't want this relationship to never end. So when it first popped off, this guy was kind of closed off. When it first became a thing, this guy was definitely kind of closed off to you and not really giving you 100% of whining and dining, taking you out to eat, but perhaps because he was struggling financially to get something off the ground. So when you first met up with him, it wasn't like he was like buying you Prada, Fenty, Chanel. Nah, he wasn't buying you shit off the pot because he was dealing with stuff, okay? And in the near energy, look at you guys, got 4 of Pentacles twice. Like, what the hell? So you guys, let's actually see what the hell's being held onto. So clutching here. You guys are holding on to each other. You guys are mirroring each other. Yeah, you guys are both holding on to one another, and you guys both don't want to let each other go. You guys are both holding on to each other, and like, and Viv, you guys are both holding on to each other. Wow, super, super, super twin flame energy, you guys. You guys are like so feeling so powerful about each other, so very dynamic, powerful about each other. It's almost an addictive, very addictive quality. And perhaps you have a big booty, some big cake to back that shit up. Perhaps you're the world's best twerker. So definitely, you guys, your person's super addicted to your energy. And you have that Aunt Viv, boss, Clara Buxton energy. Is that her name? Clara Buxton? But you definitely have that beautiful, gorgeous boss energy where it's just like, I can do whatever I want when I want because I'm the boss. And he loves that about you, but I feel like you can turn it off just as much as you can turn it on. And I feel like in the current energy, you guys are feeling this huge, powerful connection beyond belief, you guys. You guys are feeling this huge, powerful connection beyond belief that you guys are just like, I don't want to phone her first. I don't want to call him first. I feel like you guys are giving each other space through this time right now, because the feelings that you guys are feeling for each other are beyond the universe, the galaxy. The feelings you guys are feeling for each other are beyond anything you've ever felt for anybody in each other's lives. It's this beautiful, gorgeous connection of getting, like, you guys have such a powerful, strong connection that it's like unbelievable. You guys have both never felt this love in your guys' life, ever, not even close. But yeah, you guys both have this beautiful, strong connection where it's so addicting. You guys are addicted to each other, You guys have never felt this for anybody in your life. Neither has he. He has never felt this kind of feeling in his life. It's like Butterflies by Alicia Keys. You know what I mean? Butterflies by Alicia Keys, if you know that song. That is how this guy's feeling about you. Let's see what Creator God and Ancestors have to say about this relationship. Thank you, Creator God, for all the messages that come through. Aw. Thank you for all the beautiful messages that come through. Yeah. Thank you, Creator God. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. So yeah, so remember I said in the beginning, he was going through some kind of financial abruption, and so it wasn't like he came and he spoiled you and took you to the mall and spent $500 on you or even 10 grand on you. He didn't buy you anything in the beginning of the relationship, because this guy does struggle with his finances and career, and that's what really kind of makes him insecure about you, because you are such this powerful, beautiful, glowing woman, and don't ever dim your sparkle for anybody. So you don't want this to end. He doesn't want this relationship to end. You guys both are so addicted to each other. It is safe for you to love. They're telling you it is safe for you guys to open up and to love one another and get to know each other. Like, this is an opportunity to really grow. This relationship is an opportunity to grow and to experience the beautiful fruitations of life, you guys. You guys are both thinking about each other all the time. Both you guys are very thinking. You guys are like school kids, if anything. Like school kids, grade school kids. You guys are thinking about each other all the time. But I'm just gonna tell you, don't be shy. Like, don't be shy, and don't be scared to just reach out and let the Aries in you, the fire in your chart, take the proper, like, not annoying super thirst trapping, you know what I mean? Not like desperado dehydrated, but more like just a very casual, hey, smiley face, with a smiley face, or hey, how's it going today? You know what I mean? Like, just do normal things with relationships, and just like, you know, you can call me tonight, just see what you've been up to. If he's like, why? Just be like, just to see what you've been up to. Because some, you know, some folks are kind of like, they don't know your nature or the way you are. So definitely just know that it is safe for you to open up into love. And perhaps you might have to be the one to take the initiative to really like let him open up. Because he's really insecure and shy about this right now. Because he feels like TLC scrub. But this is an opportunity for a new love, you guys. This is an opportunity for a new love and a new relationship. So definitely take the initiative and know that it is safe for you to love. It is safe for you to open up and get to know each other and have those flirty, those nighttime texts and those nighttime talkings and phone calls and all that kind of stuff. Know that it is safe for you to really open up and just text each other funny memes and talk about deep secrets, okay? So let's get into further how he's feeling about you with these feeling cards. Kim K, all this paparazzi and attention. So perhaps on your social media, you have like a hella lots of modeling pics with you coming out of the ocean, swinging your hair back and letting that big old booty, showing that big old cake on your Instagram and Facebook. And baby, that's okay. Don't stop. Keep backing that ass up, okay? Don't stop. Twerkaholic. Don't ever dim your sparkle for nobody. If twerking your butt and showing off your beautiful game that God gave you, you know, makes you happy, then do what makes you happy, regardless of how this looks to other folks. Because he likes that. He likes that. Okay, what do we have here? You've been acting different since I cheated. I'm the victim. So maybe that's why some of you, I don't get that he's cheating, but I have a feeling that he knows that you kind of are distancing yourself and you're really protecting your heart from him right now. But so is he. You guys are definitely mirroring each other. Laugh out loud, you're a comedian. So he loves that you're such a boisterous, funny, just a very keeping it real person, and he loves that about you. So don't change yourself for nobody, because he loves that you have this crazy ass dark humor, okay? He loves that. So don't change. That's huge. Because when you're 80 years old on that deck overlooking your guys' county acreage with your grandbabies playing with the chickens and the pigs, how the fuck you guys how are you gonna get along? You gotta make some jokes, roast each other, laugh over your guys' Tennessee whiskey, okay? I tried to make you jealous. Did it work? So this is all about social media, you guys. He sees you with your glow up, with your lots of people commenting on you because you're just so gorgeous and beautiful. And he sees you on this glow up, this Empress energy. Like, you're just so beautiful. Every guy wants to knock you up. Every woman wants to be you. And you have a lot of people that admire you. The biggest ones being the trolls who never comment on your pics. So he sees that he really tries to get attention, makes him insecure, so he does try to make you jealous. So maybe on his story, he might have put a picture with him with a girl or something like that. But it probably didn't work because you're secure. You have nothing to be insecure about, and we don't play games like that here. No, we don't play games like that here. So yes, that's how he is feeling. So yeah, take it up with a chance. Just like I said, text him, because I think that you're gonna have to pull the first moves, because you are the stronger, beautifuler, more gorgeous Empress walking, and he's scared of you. All right, so one piece of advice card. You the boss, Rick Ross. Don't forget to Spotify, Apple Music that song when you're done. One more advice card from your ancestors and Creator God about this union. Look at how beautiful that is. Thank you, God, for the beautiful messages that come through. Treasure chest, an unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. Cool, you guys. So this is a very cherished moment for you in your life. So you are going to have, whether it's in the career sector, whether it's an inheritance, whether you're just walking in the park and you find $100 bill, or you get this beautiful, beautiful check in the mail. You guys have this beautiful money bag coming towards you. So really treasure it and very treat yourself. Go for that petty, go wax your ass, hire a personal trainer, buy those nails you always wanted, because you have all this money coming, but it's because you deserve it, because you're such a fucking good person, okay? You're such a beautiful person, and you do God's work with these cute little babies, and you're so effing beautiful, and you are that Clara Huxtable, okay? You are that Clara Huxtable, that Empress, okay? So you are gorgeous, you are beautiful, you have unforeseen money coming in because you are hella rich. You are beautiful in all bountiful areas. So know you deserve it, and this is just a reward from the universe for you for being such a mother effing phenomenal person, seriously. So I love you so much, my beautiful baby, my beautiful queen, and I'll see you next time on Beautiful Love Tarot. Hey, my beautiful baby. I love you. I love you so much. I'm squeezing your cheeks through the camera. I love you, and welcome to Beautiful Love Tarot. So this is for my beautiful babe who chose pile number 4. The foundation to your kingdom and your success. How's your person feeling about you deep down in their heart space that they don't tell Dr. Phil, Oprah, they don't tell their ancestors, they don't tell the birds and the bees when they're on their morning jogs? Nope, they don't tell anybody. So this is the tea, okay? I'm that auntie. I'll get into it, and we'll get deep down into their heart space about how they're feeling about you deep down in their heart space, okay? So thank you, Creator God, for all the messages that come through. We love you and we appreciate you. So this is to my beautiful baby who chose this beautiful fluorite, gorgeous crystal. Wow, it's hella powerful. All right, let's get into it. And also, thanks for the likes, subscriptions. Make sure to check out my website, cherishlbear.com. That's where we really get interactive. I come out with a blog there once a week. I also go into what kind of reader I am, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it. How's your person feeling about you? My butt is slipping here, okay. We're not starting a brand new life until I say we are starting. We are not an item until I say. Wow, you guys. Whew, this is a okay. We're not starting a brand new life until I say we are starting. We are not an item until I say. Wow, you guys, talk about tough. Talk about a toughie. Spirit says each day you become stronger. Don't leave. I love you. So even though he's trying to put up this bluff and act like it's all good in the hood, homeboy's really shaking in his boots thinking, am I pushing her away to fatality until she never comes back again? So he's really trying to be that energy where he is trying to have utter control of this whole relationship, but at the same time, he's fearful that you're gonna bounce, okay? Creep on you, so he's keeping tabs on you, making sure you don't go too far. Very trying to be controlling of this situation and the way you guys love one another, okay? And I don't like that. Okay, I don't like that at all. Like, why are you trying to be controlling? Let it be natural. All right, so we got a lot of tarot for you, so I'm just gonna put it to the side. We have this beautiful, gorgeous painting that I want to blow up and throw on my motherfucking living room wall because it's so Neptunian and gorgeous. And I want that wig, I want that hair, I want it. And I want to be a mermaid, and I'm jealous of her, and the moon and the butterflies, and oh, it's just the most beautiful picture in the world. So I really want to actually blow this up and put it in my living room. Okay, so this is advice card from the ancestors and creator God. I'm going to put for the end of your reading. All right, my beautiful, powerful, very gorgeous, strong woman. I just got this big poof of strength energy from you. So that's good. It makes me feel good when I get energy like that. Worthiness. Worthiness. So let's get into how this guy's feeling about you. I'm just going to flip all these oracle cards. A new earth is happening. It's keep holding the vision. Wow, you guys. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Wow, you guys. Wow. So if you were wondering if there is feelings here, yes, there's feelings here. There is a lot of feelings here. There is a lot of feelings this guy is feeling for you. And as controlling and as crazy and as really trying to have, you know, say we'll start when I say we start, like he's just really, it's his nature to be just a motherfucking control freak. And perhaps he is a police officer. You know, a lot of Aries, that fire starter, but he's kind of overdoing it, you guys. I'm not going to lie. The energy I'm getting is he's really overdoing it when it comes to, we'll start when I say I'm going to start. Like that's coming from fear and insecurity, and there's no need for fear and insecurity when someone's stable within themselves to be vulnerable. And what's really driving that insecurity is his ego. So he's really trying to play the cards from an egotistical place, which he doesn't have to, like, it's unnecessary. Now, regardless though, there is chemistry here. And you know, I feel like when this card popped up, it has nothing to do with you. I feel like you are very much in your power and you're very much know what you bring to the table. You bring the whole damn table, okay? You bring the whole mother effing table. I feel like this is about him. That's why he's so insecure, where he's like, I'll say it starts when it starts. I feel like he's projecting a lot of his childhood fears of never feeling enough, having loser syndrome, which is a real thing, you guys. What my guides have communicated to me is there is such a thing as loser syndrome. And it's a life path tribulation that you do put into your life contract where it's like you have this innate deep inner feeling and you don't know what it's from, but you feel like a loser since childhood. That's one of the trials and tribulations we write into our chart. So I have a feeling this guy really applies here, that he feels like he's not worthy enough to have a very amazing, beautiful woman like you. So he tries to have control of the situation. It's like grasping for straws, you guys. Like this, he's projecting fears from his childhood where he doesn't feel good enough. Like in this life, he can be successful. He can be amazing, billionaire, $1 million company, successful in all areas, fine as Ev, hot body. Just from the outside, he's the whole package, but on the inside, he's that scared little boy, and you have him shaking in his boots, and that's what I'm getting from him. Nevertheless, he feels like you are just this very beautiful, miraculous woman with the clouds parted, and God blessed you in his life, and you entered his life, and you blessed him with your beautiful razzle dazzle energy. He sees you as foundation to his success. He sees you as adding more pillars of strength to his already financial endeavors and adding to his empire. He sees you as the empress to his empire, and rightfully so, because he knows you've worked hard in your own life with your own successful business, your own education, within your own family, breaking cycles. He knows that you've done all the work and that you really bossed up to be this strong, immaculate, full of love empress that you are today. And he knows that you being on anybody's team, not even his team, but just anybody's team, is a mother effing asset, you guys. He sees you as being an asset to anybody's team. MVP player, okay? Very attracted to you. And he does want to start this new life with you. He does want to start this new life with you and take on this beautiful, beautiful life with you in the far future, you guys. So let's get into your tarot, see farther what's up. So yeah, you feel like he's not offering you any love right now. He's not offering you any love. There's no tangible 3D offer on the table right now. And it's annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying you. It's very, very leaving you, making you feel like, well, what? Well, what then? You know what I mean? Like, it's making you feel real, what then? When he first met you, it was like, I feel like you were getting your finances together. I feel like you were not in the most financially healthy place, but I feel like when you guys first met each other, regardless of the circumstances that you were in, he really partaked into your life. He chose to be in your life, even though you were going through a financially crazy time in your life. You know, for each our own, we all go through trials and tribulations. Nobody on this earth is perfect. But when he rolled up into your life, it was like you were just getting your finances together and your life back together. So perhaps you just came out of a fresh divorce, or you just totaled your car, or your house just burnt down. Who the F knows? Take whatever ideal projects to your love story here, because this guy really feels like when he first rolled up on you that you were just coming out of financial strains and you were just getting back on your feet. And regardless of the matter, he wanted to take you up on the offer and he wanted to check this out, okay? Very controlling. Like, I'm getting very controlling. Even in this, you guys, this guy looks like very controlling, guards up, not offering love. I feel like this guy is very much... like I said, he's projecting a lot of his childhood worthiness where he doesn't feel worthy. So he's not healed from this childhood projection of not feeling good enough. So he's really using that insecurity to really self-sabotage this relationship with his shadows that he refuses to face and to heal. So he's not really giving you... He's projecting not only on you, but every other person he loves until he deals with that childhood trauma. He's not going to be the best lover because he's coming from a place of a scared, wounded child. I don't care if you're the most successful professional athlete. Yo, we got men out here who have the emotional intelligence of a 7-year-old boy because they haven't dealt with their shadows in the closet, okay? So he's not really giving you this offer. He's not giving you this offer of love in the current energy. He's not making... He knows that this strength and this potential connection is hella powerful. He feels the power of this love, you guys. He feels it deep in his bones. Deep in his bones, he feels this powerful, out of this world energy. But he's not taking up on the offer. He's not taking this beautiful cup of awesomeness and beauty and amazingness. Like, he's not taking you up and the universe up on this beautiful opportunity of a happy, gorgeous lifetime of empire and of financial gain and just amazing opportunity of a love story. He's not taking it. And now that you're all good in the hood, he's like, hey, my baby's in the future. He sees you as just being all good in the hood financially, back on your crown, back on how Stella got her groove back on doing your thing, financially wealthy, going to any mall, traveling the world. He sees you in the future being really financially stable and amazing and not choosing him. Like, he knows that you are getting, when you guys first linked up, it was like you were financially going through some strainage. But now that you're getting back on your feet and you're starting to get back and better, he sees that. He sees that and he appreciates that about you. He knows that you're healing and you're going through this phase in your life where you're getting back your happiness and your independence. He sees your glow up. He sees that I can do happy all on my own. I can do bad all by myself, okay? So he sees you back on your glow up, back on your trophy wife. He knows that you're healing and he's watching you and he's keeping tabs and he's creeping on you. He's seeing that you're looking after yourself. You're going to the gym, you're drinking your water, you're taking your vitamins, you're praying, you're meditating. He sees that and he wants a part of it. See? What the... I can't make this up. Spirit says you keep becoming stronger. Don't leave. I love... He sees you're bossing up and you're going to grow out of him because he's being stagnant and he's being controlling. And he knows that you're going to grow out of him and you're going to boss up and deuce out. And rightfully so, because he's not offering you this beautiful soulmate love that he can offer you. This is a soulmate, you guys. This is your soulmate. But we have many soulmates in this life. It just depends who gets their act together in time of union. And right now, this guy is not getting his act together in time of union. He's not taking this beautiful opportunity of love. This is your soulmate, but he's just being so controlling and not dealing with his shadow work. He's not healing that childhood trauma of feeling like he's not worthy. Whereas you are fully healed, even though you were going through some financial hardships in the beginning of your guys' union and whatever, you were still emotionally intelligent enough to want to take this cup of love, because you know that even through the darkest of days, people are still perfect. It's just we all have things that we're dealing with on this planet Earth that we still have to kind of flex around and fix, okay? So you want to be done. You want to be done being in the stagnant energy where you're just like, hey, where do we stand? Where do we stand? Where do we stand? Look, buddy, if you're not going to step up to the plate and take this beautiful cup of love that I'm offering, because I am the 10 of Pentacles, I am the Empress, I'm the whole motherfucking Costco winter sale, and I am the whole Louis Vuitton shoe store, and it's not on Boxing Day, it's on a regular day when it's full price. That's me. So you're telling him, I bring all this to the table, and if you don't take this beautiful cup of energy, baby, there's a lot of men out here that would be so loving and so happy for me to walk through their door for the rest of their life and be their wife. There'd be many men that would be so blessed to love me. And baby, I say this with rightfully energy, there's a lot of men that would be willing to be with you. This is a high-end soulmate. I'm not gonna lie, there's this connection, but your soulmate is not getting his shit together. He's not dealing with his childhood worthiness, his ego. There's so much ego he has. There's so much fears and insecurities he's projecting on this relationship. Therefore, he's self-sabotaging this beautiful cup of love the universe wants to give to him. But yo, we have something called free will choice, which is if someone's not choosing to walk in the path of the opportunity that's literally spoon-fed to him, then the universe can't spoon feed his ass and shove it down his throat. Seriously. So he sees you on your glow up, and he sees that if he doesn't take you, you're gonna walk away. He sees that you're gonna walk away, start a new life. That's what he sees. So let's see what the Creator and ancestors have to say about this relationship. Thank you, God, for all the messages that come through. Oops, too much. Too much. Okay, so, and we have at the end, the bottom here, we have money got jacked. Some piggy bank. It's not, like, he always looks at your bag. So yeah, so definitely what they gotta say, very controlling. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, so this guy definitely is projecting a lot of his shadow, fears upon this relationship, self-sabotaging, and giving you empty promises and empty hope, making you hold on to this relationship. Therefore, it's killing you softly, hurting you. Because he's just like being controlling, but he doesn't know he's pushing you away. He doesn't know sis is in her power, and she has many beautiful men that are willing to treat her the right way. So regardless of the matter, like, you guys still hold on to each other through the hurt and the projections of his childhood pain he's projecting on you, and he's self-sabotaging it. But regardless of that, you feel this connection, and so does he, and it's really super annoying. Like I said, with that controlling, threatens you never to leave. We're not starting a brand new life until we say we're starting a brand new life. So it's just like, he's so domineering and annoying, but it's just like I said, it's his insecurities. And you're way more healed than him, so why would you put up with this? See what I mean? This guy is not looking at her. He's looking away, not really into her. She's in love with me. He's trying to act like he's not in love with you, but he's straight up in love with you. He tries to act like he's not in love with you, and he's trying to act like he doesn't see you, but baby, he's creeping you all day, every day. He's creeping you all day, damn every day, okay? Again, we have a trick with money here. So he sees that you're all about your bag, you're all about getting back on your feet when it comes to financials and stuff like that. And sometimes it does hit him like, why does she need me then if she's financially okay? Why does she need me if she's financially okay? She won't need me anymore. So this guy has many, many insecurities, you guys. And he does see that if you ever walked away, he would definitely lose his shiz. He would definitely lose it, and he would be the control freak he is. He would definitely get angry. This guy has so much anger. His energy is very angry, controlling, very, what is it? It's like energy where it's just like explosive. That's the word. Explosive energy this guy has. And I don't like it because it's very unhealed, and you do not deserve that because you are way more healed than him. So why would you want to put up with this, to be honest? I think definitely you already know deep down inside what you got to do, which is move the F on, because even though this is a great connection, you ain't helping this relationship by clinging on to this relationship. In order to really respect and honor this person's healing and to come to you with a clean nose, you have to cut him loose. You have to set him free and move on. That's the only way that this guy comes back to you with a clean nose and healed, is once you remove your energy from him, and once you take all of your cord, once you take all of that cord out of you and you give it back to him. I don't say cord cutting, I say uprooting the cord. It's like pulling a weed out of the garden. You have to uproot it out of your body and give it all back to him, his energy. That's what you got to do, because that's the only way that's going to help this guy. This is a dire case, you guys. That's the only way he'll come back to you with a clean nose. Because you have a lot of men out there that are already eyes on the prize with you, because they see that you're the sunshine, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you have this beautiful Mother Mary energy, hella powerful and successful woman, boss at her CEO job, owns her own business, hella famous in her town and city. And he sees this and he doesn't, honestly, you guys, you have a lot of men out there. I'm getting energy of lots of people that are just waiting. So why would you want to settle for this controlling relationship? Don't settle for this. This is too controlling, and he needs a lot of healing. You deserve better. Bless him with love and take the cord, cut the cords, okay? So for advice from your ancestors and angels, we have acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Controlling, you guys. Controlling. There's no point trying to change this guy. You can't force healing upon someone who's not accepting his healing or seeing his shadow aspects. You can't force somebody to see their shadow aspects, you guys. That's an independent journey. This is all about just accepting it for where it is and cutting him loose. Because this is beyond your control, and it's definitely beyond his control. And it's hurting you being with him. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Like I said, this guy is really, this is a very strong soulmate connection, but homeboy is not healed and he's not ready in time of union for you guys, for you. So definitely do what you got to do, and you tell yourself you deserve to be joyful and move on. Start cutting those cords. Take the days it takes to cry really lots, because you're going to go through this grief process. It's not like all sunshine and rainbows when it's like a death. But that's the only way you can bless him with healing, you guys, is cutting the energy out. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. By what you think, dream, and imagine. So yeah, forgive this relationship and forgive this situation for it not working out. It's really painful, you guys, to have soulmate relationships that were not ready in time of union when you guys met up, because there's definitely a strong connection. So forgive the situation that it didn't work out, and just forgive everything and cry. And it's okay to feel mad and cry and sad and feel like frustrated, because I can feel your frustration, and I know you've been hurt a lot, and I know it's frustrating that this guy couldn't get his shit together. But just know that, just forgive the situation, and there's other soulmates out there for you. There's other soulmates out for you. So start your grief and loss process. through this relationship and move on. That's my biggest advice from this reading, you guys, is just forgive the situation and move on. It's time for you to move on, okay? So let go of control and know that you deserve to feel love and balance in your life. You deserve love, you guys. You do. But this guy's not going to give it to you in this fashion. All right, one more piece of advice card from your ancestors and angels with this beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous card. Okay, my baby? Helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. So this can be your auntie, your sister, your best friend, your roommate, your neighbor, the church choir lady, the Tim Hortons teller, whoever you guys always talk with, vent to, love, you know, your best friend, your sisters. Hang out with your friends. Make your community and your loved ones your main priority right now. You're surrounded by so much beautiful people that love you, your coworkers, the people you work with, the birds, the bees. You guys are never alone, and just know you will make it out of this really dark, hard time happy. You will laugh again and you will smile again. Just make sure you heal, cry really lots, cry super, super lots, go out in your car into the country and cry really, really lots, okay? And just know you're gonna get back to business. You will laugh again, I promise you. You have a lot of support through this hard time, okay, my baby? So I love you so much, my gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful love, my beautiful firecracker, my boss ass bee. I love you, and I'll see you next time on Beautiful Love Tarot. Hi, my beautiful babies. Hi, and welcome to Beautiful Love Tarot. I love you guys so much, and I really appreciate and thank you guys for always the kind, loving comments, the new subscribers, hi, and just the beautiful like energy that you guys bring to me every single week. I love you guys, and I appreciate you so, so much. Also, if you guys haven't already, make sure check out my website, cherishlbear.com. I do come out with a blog once a week, and it is some good tea. It's some information that I do get infused divinely, messages through my clairvoyance. So check it out, cherishlbear.com, okay? All right, my beautiful loves, this is for you, my gorgeous baby who chose pile number 5. How is my person feeling about me deep down in their heart space that they do not tell a mofo walking this earth, okay? We have the Amethyst Crystal Thunder Tower. So let's get into it. How's your person feeling about you deep down in their heart space that they don't tell the birds, the bees, the summer breeze? They don't tell no mo-ofo walking this earth, okay? So let's get into it, my beautiful baby. How's your person feeling about you deep down in their heart space when your beautiful face pops up to their head, okay? So let's get into it. My mom comes first. Okay, so straight up, my mom comes first. Perhaps he can't leave his mama's house or his hometown or his hood that he grew up in because his mama comes first. I've been looking for a fairy tale too, not only you, me too. It's kind of hard to find a fairy tale and legit have a queen, boss, empress if your mom has that syndrome where she really is trying to use her son for the masculine dominant figure in her life. And that's a true thing, you guys. We have unhealed feminines out here that bear these boys and really try fill that void of having a masculine of the house. So they put all this undignified extra baggage on their sons, expecting them to fill that masculine void that they should actually fill themselves. Remember, in this life, you guys, we are the perfect polarity of feminine and masculine, each one of us. Especially in this age of awakening, age of Aquarius, we are all, it's our responsibility to be that equal feminine and masculine energy, you guys, each one of us. So homegirl, his mother has this syndrome where she's very grasping onto him, and she's really trying to put extra responsibility onto him to fill that void of a masculine with all that extra parental guardianship within her. And I'm getting it's not the good kind of healthy son and mother relationship. I'm getting that it's, you know, because it's the way of life to look after your grandparents, or to let mama move into you when she's old and she can't look after herself. Mama gets the guest room, because we all know elders only have a couple years left, and they're really the best cooks, they're the best cuddlers, they're the best grandmas and grandpas. We all know it's common sense to raise our old people. But like, this is not what the energy that I'm channeling from this is more of like a domineering feminine figure, whether it's like it's his mom. It's a mother figure in his life, an older sister that he takes as his mother, who is really domineering and really keeping him, manipulating this guy to stay in her life, guilting, manipulating, okay? You've been acting different since I cheated. I'm the victim. And of course, if he has cheated, if you did see any kind of other discussions, any other girls on his social media, it is obviously because there's this not acting, not being accountable, and not having the repercussions as a healthy masculine as a person should be. Obviously, she's gonna be like Usher's mom, Brandy and Ray J's mom, where she just excuses every little old thing for Ray J 24/7, enabling him just because he buys her everything. Okay, let's get further into the feelings of how this guy's feeling about you. He's just a baby boy. He's not the real McCoy. Oops, wrong one. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, you guys, is how he's feeling about you, your person. He's feeling like you are just very mature. You're very emotionally intelligent, very mature. You've walked a million oceans within your 50 lifetimes, because we know you're an ancient soul. He knows that you have a hella high emotional intelligence, and you can read him like a book. You can read him up and down. You have reads for days when it comes to his ass. And he knows that. He knows that. So he feels like you have the upper hand. You have the upper hand straight up, you guys. You're very strong ass woman, and he knows that. He knows that he can't try pull the blinds over you, because you would sniff bullshit from a mile away. So how he's feeling is he really, for the meantime, where he feels comfortable is just you guys being playful about it. He is dating you, but he's also, you know, he does have a little black book. So just be aware that he's dating you, but he also has, you know, but if he had to choose out of all the chicks in his little black book, he would choose you. So you're his main focus right now. That's how he's feeling. So he really wants to be playful about you. When he thinks about you, he wants to date. He wants to flirt. He wants to be, it's like a teenage love affair. Drake. That's the song I'm getting is it Teenage Fever? I think it's Teenage Fever by Drake. So it's like that little teenager love, you know, that playfulness. That's what I'm getting when he thinks about you. He's not thinking crazy ass wedding, marriage. He's thinking like, I pick you up, you pick me up. We live in separate houses and we date. So that's the energy that I'm picking up from this, is he's being playful about it like a teenager. Because I feel like in his head, he is in that teenager mentality, you guys. He's in that mama's boy mentality where he lives in his mama's basement and she manipulates his ass to just be there forever and ever, amen. And she tries to guilt him when he tries to move out. So very much a baby boy. If you don't know what song, it's by Tyrese and it's called You Just a Baby Boy, You Ain't the Real McCoy, and it's by Tyrese. It's that movie Baby Boy. This is the energy I'm picking up from him, okay? So he's not thinking marriage, he's not thinking longevity, because he's just not thinking that. So let's get into further. Oh, this is advice card from your ancestors and Creator God that I will leave for the end of the reading. Let's get further into how he's feeling about you. Oh, we have a lot of oracles, you guys. Pardon me. Pardon me. Jurisdiction. Message. Wedding and free yourself. That's funny because this is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy because these are opposites of each other. These are like the opposite cards of each other. So on one hand, he knows that you're wifey. He knows that you're wifey material. He knows that you're the wife material. Like I said, you're a boss ass bitch. You're emotionally wise. You're like the equivalent of a good fella. Like you're a wise guy. You're like the mafia. You're the boss. You're the leader. You wear the pants. You're CEO. You're the owner of your company. You're the alpha. And he knows that you are wife material. Baby boy. He just has so much going on also in his own life. Like a lot of fines, you know, perhaps an old charge that he has to get rid of. So he's with a lot. This is a very immature guy you're dealing with, you guys. He has a lot of growing up to do. Your person has a lot of growing up to do. I feel like, yeah, he wants to keep it playful and he wants to have fun with you and stuff like that. But I feel at the end of the day, he doesn't know what to do with you. I feel like he's also in this place of she's so effing amazing. She's so freaking... She's a effing boss ass bitch. Trina. You guys, that song, Boss Ass Bitch by Trina. I'm a boss ass bitch. That's you. That's you. He knows you are 1 in 8 billion. You're the best of the best of the best. You're the creme de la creme. He's never dealt with a woman like you to your caliber. You're like the prize Kentucky Derby horse 10 times running. You know what I mean? So he doesn't know. Like he thinks like at the drop of a hat you could like easily break up with his ass, because then you'll see him for who he really is, which is a mama's boy, a baby boy. Very immature, okay? So even though homeboy might be hella good looking with a big, you know what I mean? A big elephant trunk, he's very emotionally immature. So I'm not seeing anything like I see fun. In this reading, you guys, I see someone you can have fun and play with and have some good rendezvous with, okay? So I'm just going to flip your cards first. Just going to flip these first. Tarot to further get into how your person's feeling about you. So the song I'm getting is, when will I wake up? Why did we break up? When money comes up for free, you'll come back to me. That's when. That's a Shania Twain song. Shania Twain, you know my country ass. I grew up singing in the all around central USA and Canada. So I'm a country girl. But yeah, so honestly, you guys, that's the song I'm getting. Like that's the huge song I'm getting is Shania Twain. Like a guy who's very confused. When money comes for free, you'll come back to me. That's when. Like somebody who wants to be with you. When he thinks about you, it's like, I want to be with her. Like, I want to be with her. She's the only one. If I had to pick one person in the world, it would be her. But I just feel like he's waiting for a certain moment to be with you. He's waiting for a certain moment to have union. He's waiting for a certain moment in life to actually come together with you and to make a pinnacle moment. So he actually pinpointed a specific time to be with you with union, you guys. He's definitely knowing that the situation he's in with his mother, he has to fix before he can actually come towards you, because you are represented from just the most beautiful, gorgeous, boss-ass bitch in the world, Trina. So beautiful, rich. You don't need him, but you want him, and he sees that. He knows that you have everything, and he's like, knows that this is an opportunity of a lifetime of love that he can take, but at the same time, he's waiting for a specific time to really come back to you, and he really hopes you will wait for him. And I think it has to do with him emotionally maturing and bossing up into his own divinity, his own emperorism. But he's not an emperorism, you guys. He's a baby boy. He knows that honestly you're just this generous, beautiful, rich, abundant, independent woman. And he knows that he would be the most blessed man in the world if one day you would be his wife and bear his children. He never offered you love because he never felt adequate enough. That's why he likes to keep it playful. He likes to keep it light. He never made a tangible offer of love to you before. You feel like it's the breaks. You feel like you don't see a future with his ass because you feel like you can't see a sure, straight, like, wow, you guys, look at that. Those horses. Wow, that's beautiful. Holy man, this is the most gorgeous chariot I've ever seen in my life. So beautiful. Wow. Okay, so yeah, so just like a wildfire running all over town. You guys can play, you guys can have a lot of fun. And the thing is, baby, and we have a horse here too. Free yourself. I feel like you are already on the fence of wanting just to free yourself because you don't have you're not getting any stipulation or validation or promises from him or reciprocity when it comes to promises of a promising future with him. He's withholding any form of emotional promise to you. That's why he feels comfortable keeping it playful with you. He doesn't talk about his emotions with you. He's closed because he knows that he can't offer you anything right now because you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't pour, and he feels very inadequate for you. So I feel like he already knows that you're on the brink of leaving his ass because he's not emotionally mature as you, and you have all this love and prosperity and foundation to give, and he has nothing to give. I have nothing. So yeah, he just doesn't see in the future still opening up to you. He doesn't see you opening up to you for a long time. He doesn't see him letting his defenses down with you for a long time, like in the far future. Why? Because homeboy's waiting for a certain specific time to finally open up to you. And I have a feeling it has a lot to do when he finally moves out of his mother's house and he gets out of a controlling manipulation control that she has upon him. Okay? That is exactly what I'm seeing. Like that's the hugest, strongest message out of here, you guys. We have 2 aces of cups, and this man has never offered you any kind of signs of emotions or love is what I'm getting from these cards. This guy has never offered you any emotional validation or promise that he was going to have a future with you, or at least even planting the seeds of a union with you. He's never promised or followed through with, talked with any of that. And whenever you tried to bring up any kind of form of talking about an emotional connection, he would just shut it down right away and make it playful and joke around because he didn't want to lead you on. He knows that you're beautiful and abundant and you're way advanced more than him spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. And he doesn't know, like, he really doesn't want to offer you anything right now in this place. And he knows, rightfully so, that you would eventually leave his ass and free yourself from him. And he would not blame you. He would not blame you for walking away from him because he knows that he has never offered you in the past a tangible emotional promise, or in the future he knows he can't promise. In the immediate future, he knows he can't promise you a tangible emotional promise of commitment because he just doesn't see himself getting out of this mother's house, mama's basement, the abusive manipulation and control his mother has over him for quite a while, okay? So he doesn't blame you if you do walk away from him because he's kind of been dibbling, dabbling, and dismissing you. In the far, far future, though, I finally see him letting his guard down and trying to make an effort, but I feel like by then, baby, you'd be so long gone, it wouldn't even count. It'd just be like, whatever. You know what I mean? So let me see advice from Creator God and the ancestors for you, my baby, because this is some, like, yeah, Baby Boy by Tyrese. This guy is very immature and he has a lot of growing up to do. So I want to get some advice from Creator God and the ancestors for you regarding this union. Thank you, Creator God, for all the advice that comes through. Okay, so at the bottom we have get the F up. You are holding you back. Change your thoughts. Okay? So this one says, he's a beautiful hearted guy. Please do not self-sabotage. This one says, it's the ego that contains fear. Choose in pure love. This is a happy union. This one says, relax. We know you are really effing scared, but we got you. This is your sign to let go and let down your guard. You're safe. Love away. So you guys, these are really powerful messages because it's talking like with the playful energy that's going on, with the playful energy and the dating energy and him not wanting to talk about emotions, him being closed off to emotions right now and dismissing it and just kind of joking around, being playful. Just don't take it too serious. Don't expect a marriage proposal anytime soon. And right now your advice is just to roll with it and just to have fun. Roll with it, have fun. Don't force his ass into trying to propose to you. Don't be forceful and controlling over this relationship and just let it be playful for now. I have a feeling he will definitely mature, boss up, and eventually leave his mama's house, his mama's situation, because he thinks about it a lot and the timing needs to be right for him to make the evolution out of his mama's home and the situation he's in, okay? But it is safe for you to go with it, roll with it, date him, and it's safe for you to move forward with this relationship because it's playful and it's light, is what I'm getting from the messages. So just roll with it. Don't expect a marriage proposal. Don't expect him to be like super hella husband emperor type because he's not that. He's young, very young baby boy energy. So you can have a lot of fun with this guy, okay? So let's see what else the ancestors have to say about this relationship. Let's see what else the ancestors and creator has to say about this relationship. Thank you, creator God. Yeah, see, just have fun with it. He's just a baby boy. So he has some, like I said, you're emotionally bossed right up. You're so advanced. He's young, but it's playful. And he does have room to grow. He does want to be that emperor for you. Creator, thank you for all he does want to be the emperor for you. So just don't expect no marriage. Take it easy and just have fun with this right now. This is okay. So this is an opportunity for a new beautiful love cycle in your guys' union, a new cycle. So give your relationship a chance, you guys. Have fun with it. Dibble dabble, laugh. Go sliding, go skiing, do pranks on each other, go to MMA nights. Just have fun. Kick off your boots and let your hair down because this is a very young energy, baby boy energy. But maybe that's what you need in your life right now according to what the messages that came through. And just know that there is a hella huge gap here when it comes to emotional maturity, perhaps age, obviously financial structure also. So just take it easy. You guys are both aware of this. This is a new news to you and just roll with it, okay? I do see a little tad bit of a bump in the hill in the future, but whatever. Which relationship doesn't have a tad bit of bumpery? Just know that through everything, you do deserve love. You do deserve to laugh and be happy, okay? So perhaps this is your Casper Smart and your J-Lo. This is your Casper Smart and your J-Lo. So have fun with it and roll with it and just have fun. I feel like that's what you need in your life, is just to kick off your boots and let your hair down. And that's what this union is a part of, okay? So yes, such a unique, beautiful message, you guys. So unique and beautiful. All right, and let us see advice from your ancestors and God. One more piece of advice card for you, my baby. The 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. So dance with it. Look at all these chicks are hella having fun. They're up in the club twerking, doing splits, whipping their hair back and forth. Honestly, go and have fun. Laugh, you guys, laugh. I feel like you need more laughter in your life and more spontaneous lovemaking in 7-Eleven bathrooms and Tim Hortons tables. You guys need to have more spontaneous adventures and funs and try things that you've never tried before and just dance with the creation of life and laugh. Get a motherfucking speeding ticket. Do things, you guys. Start to live again. I feel like this relationship was brought to bring you back to life. Okay? So I love you so much and I'll see you next time on Beautiful Love Tarot.